Hey, what's up guys, Exalted here, and in today's video I'm going to be spectating a random player which I have not done yet in chapter 2. I'm also going to be implementing a face cam in my future videos because I feel like it'll make my content more enjoyable, and right now my content in my opinion is a little bit dry. Now really quickly, just wanted to let you guys know, follow me on Twitter at Exalted Fortnite, and with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go ahead and die to this guy. What's up, dude? And there we are, 91st place. We died to Kamikaze Cole. Let's see what Kamikaze Cole can do. Now, since the Fortnite map is so much bigger, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to be skipping around a lot. So, wow, he got a gold scar right off the bat. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to skip the entire looting phase until he starts getting into a fight, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Easy kill by Cole. Cole hit all of his shots and he had a golden scar, so he's gonna win that AR versus AR fight. He does have shield he could pick up, but it looks like he's gonna grab this chest first just to see if he gets minis. He's also getting pushed. Oh. So Cole obviously was not very aware of his surroundings. That just comes along with the game sense. GG's to Cole. Now we're spectating another person. I don't know who it is. That's kind of unfortunate. The chapter 2 spectating system seems to be a little bit different than how it used to be. I'm not sure if I like it. I might be doing something wrong, so if you guys could let me know in the comments. If there's any way I could like see his guns, or if I could see his name and stuff like that, let me know. If not, we can work around it without an issue. But we're gonna go ahead and see what this player does. I'll probably go ahead and skip to where he gets into an actual fight. Super easy kill. Pretty much what he did is he just got high ground and beamed him down from there, which is pretty much the basics of what you want to do in Fortnite. You want to get high ground and then shoot from the height onto your opponent so you can get more headshots. There are definitely a lot of flaws from both the players in that situation. First of all, the player we're currently spectating, I think he could work on his mechanical skill a little bit. There were also times where he could have gotten shot with a pump, especially when the opponent was coming around that corner. He built a ramp. He really should have built just a wall there because his opponent had right hand peek. Second of all, his opponent never ever built. It didn't seem like his opponent had a shotgun. It seems like he just had grenades and a grenade launcher, so he might have just had an unfortunate looting. So there's the wall to prevent the right hand peek. That was good. He did end up dying. There were a lot of things he could have done differently. He was crouching and not getting shot at somehow. He could have placed ramps in that situation when you were behind the bar. You can place ramps over the bar so that you don't get shot out, so you can protect yourself. Building ramps would have really just helped him get into a situation that was better for him. But now we are going to go ahead and spectate this bunny skin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wait for the bunny skin to actually get into another fight. It is currently coming into mid game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. So GG's to the bunny skin. There were a lot of things in that fight that were good and bad. First of all, he engaged the fight by taking those AR shots while he was pretty much in the zone. What I would have done is I would have waited a little bit longer because the opponent had no idea you were behind him. AR shots aren't going to do as much unless you're positive you can hit your shots. The bunny skin's opponent was jumping around like crazy. It just really wasn't a reliable shot. He didn't do a lot of damage, and then they got stuck into a little 1v1 in the zone, which is not what you want. Something really good that the bunny skin did is the second he realized he was stuck in zone, down, he made it a priority to get into the safe area, which was super good. He boxed up, collected himself, and then got ready to fight from there. After that, he engaged into a 50-50 fight, but because he had attack, he had the upper hand in that specific situation, and he ended up getting the kill. I'll go ahead and skip to where the bunny skin gets into another fight. He's currently just in a boat. He's going to go down the river, I'm assuming. So that was a really interesting fight. I don't really have much to say about that, but there is a really interesting strategy that I want to talk about called crouch swinging. He did the opposite of crouch swinging. So as you can see, we're looking at the bunny skin. You can see his Fortnite model. The Fortnite model is a little bit to the left of the screen. It's not perfectly in the middle, which means when you are fighting an opponent, you're going to want to crouch and move to the right around them. The reason why is because you can hide behind your opponent's Fortnite model and they can't see you, which makes aiming extremely difficult. I've made a video about this, but that's just a really quick tip. Try not to rotate to your left, instead rotate to your right and crouch, as it'll make it insanely difficult for your opponent to shoot you. Alright, so it looks like Bunny Skin is going to go ahead and push somebody, but let me know in the comments, guys, if you would rather me do these spectating videos in replay mode as opposed to live, because I feel like in replay mode you can probably see all the guns and the health and all those things. GG's, and that is the benefit of a pump shotgun. If you hit your shots, you can hit for a ton of damage. GG's to the Red Stormtrooper. I've noticed a lot of really interesting things about his gameplay. First of all, he's really patient when he takes his shots, which is extremely beneficial for when you're using a pump shotgun. He takes his time, he is willing to give it an extra second or two to make sure he hits his shot, let alone make sure he hits that headshot, and it has worked out for him very, very well. Now, I want to talk about that bunny skin. He did a couple things really well and a couple things not so well. First of all, he took a lot of 50-50 fights. He would sit there in the open and just take the AR fight. In those situations, all you have to really do is just build a singular ramp and maybe a wall behind it to support it. Second of all, the bunny skin was really, really good at whenever he was in a sticky situation, he would always box up and kind of get himself collected and make sure he knew what he wanted to do from there. He was never panic building or in a panic, because the second he started to get panicked, you just box up and calm down for a second, which is super, super good. And if you can implement that into your gameplay, you will notice huge results whether you're not as good of a player or one of the top tier players. Great job to the Omega skin. He got high ground and he knew his range and what gun to use. He had an SMG and he knew that from that range he shouldn't be using a shotgun and he shouldn't be using an AR, because at that range the SMG is going to do the most damage. So GG's to the Omega skin. Really, really good game sense. Let's go ahead and see what he can do from here. So the Omega skin is obviously really mechanically skilled, which I really like. Super quick, super effective edits, and really nice aim to follow it up. On top of that, what he did in that situation is he just pretty much sprayed his opponent. It didn't matter if he used a grenade launcher or if he was just going to spray his opponent. What he did is he forced him into zone and didn't really let him out. So his opponent was in a panic. He was kind of stuck in the zone. His opponent was only focused on getting out of the zone as opposed to fighting the Omega skin. From there, the Omega skin just got a really nice, really easy kill with some quick and clean edits. So he actually just fell to his death, but GG's to the Omega skin. He did overbuild a little bit, but he was very mechanically skilled, and obviously he was good enough to get the win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter at Exalted Fortnite, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.